What's important is your legacy. You know, what have you done to move the needle? I believe, looking back at my career, all the things that I've done, it was all because of the education that created the opportunity. I was part of a group of Black college students who were trying to help Black high school students get into college. And what we realized is that these kids were not prepared. It was clear that if we as a community was going to succeed and raise ourselves, we had to raise the bar for the education system. At the time, there was a lot of activity in the civil rights movement, and a lot of college students, both Black and white, were engaged in these activities. Majority white campuses, the Black students were organizing. The idea was to receive some recognition for the fact that we were there. It really sort of started to come together for us. Ultimately, we prevailed in terms of a lot of things. Late 80s and early 90s, Detroit was going through tough times. A lot of the people who were really good teachers and administrators were fleeing to the suburbs. So you ended up with the quality of education being much less than what you could get if you just crossed 8 Mile Road from the city of Detroit. That's the boundary. I can remember going up to Lansing, the state capital, testifying in front of the committees and seeing people vote going completely the opposite direction than we needed them to. I'll never forget this one Black woman looking up to me and she says, "You know, and you're so smart. How could you be in favor of something like this?" And my response was, because I'm smart. I think back to the young people who were in that little remedial program at the University of Cincinnati. 4 years later, go back to the campus and see some of those same kids on that campus, and having one of them come up to me and say, "If it weren't for what you guys did, I wouldn't be here." It just kind of validated all of my thinking about how I could be one person to help make a difference. It's important for us to make sure we keep that door open. And the door is education.